Well, hello everyone and welcome to Hurst. My name is Robin and today we are going to talk about fluid volume deficit. Now, we are going to talk about the treatment of fluid volume deficit. So here we go. Now, remember, anytime you're in a big time deficit, we call that shock, don't we? Absolutely. A big time deficit, we are going to refer to that as shock. So let's talk about how do we treat it. How do we treat fluid volume deficit? Well, let's talk about it. Prevention. That is a biggie. Prevention of further losses. We've got to figure out why are they losing fluid, right? Absolutely. And we have got to prevent further loss of fluids. That's very important. And then to treat it, we have to replace that volume, don't we? We need to replace that volume. Now, if it's a mild deficit, we're going to give them some PO fluids. We're going to encourage those fluids. You know how they always say push fluids? That's what we'll do. Hey, what if it's a severe deficit? What are we going to do? They're going to need some IV fluids, aren't they? That's right. We will give them some IV fluids. Now, safety precautions. When someone's in a fluid volume deficit, how important is safety precautions? Well, remember, this client is at a high risk of falls, right? That's right. Listen, their blood pressure, their vital signs, they're changing, so they're at a very high risk for falls. Now, we have to monitor that IV replacement. That's another safety issue right there. We need to carefully watch these clients because we do not want to overload them, do we? We have to watch and not overload them. Y'all, the key to passing the NCLEX is to understand the why. Don't you agree with me? Every function in the body has a purpose. Well, if you understand the why, then you're going to pass the NCLEX, right? Yes, understanding why is going to improve your clinical judgment skills, and then you will not have to memorize anymore, and you will be able to take that content and apply it to many different situations. All right? Okay, now, we are going to talk about the test just a minute, okay? Have you ever thought about what is the purpose of the NCLEX test? What is it? Well, y'all, it is a safety test. Look right here. It is designed to protect the public from unsafe nurses. Before you get a license in your hand, they're not just going to hand you a license until they know you are safe. Can you keep yourself safe? Can you keep your coworkers safe? Hey, they're important too, right? What about your clients, your patients? You have got to show them that you can keep everyone safe before they will issue you a license. And guess what? Hurst Review has been teaching students how to be safe for over 30 years. This is year 36, matter of fact. And the NCLEX test, y'all, it is unlike any of your other nursing school tests. But guess what? Hurst Review is going to prepare you for that. All right, now, we are going to do a question together. Are you ready? My friend Thomas is going to put a question up on the screen, and I'm going to give you just a minute. I want you to chat your answers, and then I'm going to come back, and you and I are going to go over the correct answers and the rationales. Okay, have you generated your answer? Let's read this question together. A client is being treated for fluid volume deficit, which is an expected outcome of successful treatment. Let's talk. Are you ready? Now, I am taking care of a client who has been in a fluid volume deficit. But are they getting better or are they getting worse? Better. Well, how do you know they are better? It says expected outcome of successful treatment. So, what is the answer? What are you thinking? Have you come up with your answer? Well, the correct answer is option number 1, resolution of orthostatic hypotension. Well, how do I know that is the right answer? Let's talk about it, okay? Now, when we're wanting something, when you're in a fluid volume deficit, you've got orthostatic or you've got that postural hypotension. So does resolution of this mean that things are getting better? Yes, and it says resolution of orthostatic hypotension. So we've resolved that. So that lets us know that we have a successful treatment, right? All right, look at option number 2, maintenance of weight loss. Now, when I have lost a lot of volume, what is my weight going to do? My weight's going to go down, right? And it says maintenance of weight loss. Well, if I am better, my weight should go up, right? This option indicates things are worse, so that's incorrect. Look at number 3, compliance with sodium-restricted diet. Well, y'all, who needs to adhere to a sodium-restricted diet? Someone that's in fluid volume excess, right? That option does not even apply, does it? Okay, look at number 4. Serum sodium remains above 148. Let's talk about that. Hey, y'all, if your serum sodium is above 145, what does that indicate? Hypernatremia, right? That's right. That's the same exact thing as dehydration. That's right. All right, so that means you're still sick. This option is incorrect. Okay, so number 1, resolution of orthostatic hypotension is the correct answer. I hope you got that right, okay? Now, if you did not get it right, what I want you to do is understand why you missed it, right? We learn when we miss questions, don't we? We learn whenever we have an incorrect answer. Okay, I want to talk to you about a few things that makes Hurst Review so unique, all right? First of all, we have a 98% plus first-time pass rate. That's right. If you do everything that we ask you to do and you follow the checklist for success that we're going to provide for you, you will enter the testing center with a 98% first-try pass rate. Isn't that great news? We have 24/7 NCLEX experts. That's all they do is study the NCLEX. They are going to every one of the NCLEX invitationals. They're making sure that our review is up to date. They are constantly changing our review to keep it up to date and looking for hints and things to help our students succeed. Y'all, we are a 3-step comprehensive plan. We are not just about questions, questions, questions. That's right. Students love questions, and we like questions too, but we want you to know that core content, and you have to know it without a doubt and without hesitation. Also, NGN-specific strategies. Listen, we use those all throughout the review, and we teach you how to answer the questions the NCLEX way, all right? All right, now, clinical judgment, that's another thing. We are a clinical judgment and an application class. We're going to teach you how to develop good clinical judgment skills and apply the knowledge that you do have. Hey, you have a lot of knowledge, don't you? You've learned so much in nursing school, and we're going to help you apply that knowledge to the NCLEX questions. Clinical judgment, why do you want good clinical judgment skills? Well, y'all, don't you want to be the nurse that hospitals want to hire? Absolutely. You want to be that nurse. So let's pass the NCLEX the very first time, and let's be a good nurse. Listen, also, y'all, we do have a money-back guarantee for some reason if you are unsuccessful. Okay, all right. Thomas is going to put another question on the screen, and I want you to chat your answer, okay? I'm going to give you just a minute to generate your answer. Hey, even if you're not sure, I want you chatting that answer. I will be right back. All right, guys, what did you come up with? Let's read this question together. You are the nurse. Put yourself in that test question, okay? You are the nurse, okay? And you are to administer a fluid bolus to a 36-pound, 16.36 kilograms child. The primary healthcare provider prescribes a bolus of 20 milliliters per kilogram. What should you, the nurse, administer? All right, we have a calculation question. Don't you love those? Absolutely. All right, now let's talk. On the NCLEX, they could ask you to calculate this or have you answer it and fill in the blank. They could have a fill in the blank here, okay? When you work on the math, you need to figure out, what we have to do right here is to figure out how much volume you should administer. So you need to multiply 20 milliliters, right, times 16.36, their weight in kilograms. The answer is 327.2 milliliters. Now, the options are only listed in whole numbers, aren't they? We only have whole numbers listed right here. So it's your job to decide, do we round up or do we round down? Now remember, anything 0.4 and below, we round down. Anything 0.5 or higher, we round up. So would we say 327.2? We are going to round down. So the correct answer is 327. Look at there. That knocks out number 1 and number 2, doesn't it? Yes. Now, we have to decide, is it going to be number 3 or number 4? 327 milliliters of an isotonic solution or 327 milliliters of a hypotonic solution. Let's talk about the different solutions right here. What do isotonic solutions do? What do, y'all? They go into the vascular space and they stay there, right? That's what they do. They build up that vascular volume. Hey, that's a good thing for a dehydrated client, right? Yes. However, it can increase the blood pressure too much, so we really need to watch for that. What do hypotonic solutions do? Do you remember studying that? Hypotonic solutions, they go into the vascular space, they rehydrate, they hang out and they rehydrate, but then they leave and they go out into the cells, right? We typically will administer this solution in a client that has hypertension, or if we do not want to cause their vascular volume to stay full. So, with that being said, what solution does this client need? What do you think? Number 3 or number 4? Let me see. I see some different answers. Number 3 or number 4? It's going to be number 3. That's right, that isotonic solution. There is nothing in this question that tells me that this client cannot have an isotonic solution. So that is what we're going to give them, an isotonic solution, okay? Now, if they would have told us, they had high blood pressure or heart or kidney disease, those are the things that we would stay away from that isotonic solution. But we can give this client isotonic. All right, great job. Hey, the next slide I want to show you, are you participating in Hurst Reviews, all of their free events? If you are not, you need to scan this QR code. Listen, we love doing free events for you, and I want you to invite your friends. Everyone needs to know about Hurst Review, so invite your friends to join in. You can also visit hurstreview.com/free-events. Check out the schedule of free events. There are many options, and I know you want to participate in all of that. Mini reviews, we give you you get to interact with a live Hurst instructor, and you would get to experience a snapshot of what a real live review would contain. NCLEX Challenge, you will review those high-level NCLEX style questions. NCLEX 101, y'all, that is that core information that every student needs to know before they go and sit for their NCLEX. All right, guess what? I have a discount code for you. Don't you love a discount? I do. Free 2025. That gets you $40 off of InStream, which is our live streaming review. Hurst Now is a self-paced video review, and Hurst Now Plus, that includes Elevate. Elevate is a companion course that you can add to any of our reviews. It's called your study buddy. It walks you through the study once you complete your Hurst review. Acid-base essentials. Listen, if you struggle with acid-base essentials, this product is for you. We have a 4-part series. You can find it on our website, and it walks you through the basic acid-base essentials. If you struggle, this will make it easy for you to learn this and in a way that you will understand it and remember it. So free 2025, write that code down. When you go in and look at all of our products and you decide you want to sign up, use that code. Now, hurstreview.com, there's our website. There is also our home office phone number. Listen, there is always someone here eagerly waiting to talk to you. We love students, so we want you to call us. If you still have questions about any of the products, we are here for you. Make sure you're following Hurst Review on all social media outlets, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X, all of them. My friend Ashley and Sarah, they are a fabulous team, and they will keep you up to date on what's going on in the Hurst world and the NCLEX world. Check out our podcast also. All right, I have a giveaway. I am fixing to give away a Q-Bank. What is a Q-Bank? That is 1,500 practice questions, okay? If you registered for this event and you've never won before, that made you eligible. So, let me see. My friend Thomas has randomly chosen one of you, so let me look and see who it is. Okay, now I'm not sure I'm going to say this name right. Is it Zuli or Zully Burgess? Z-U-L-Y B-U-R-G-A-S. Hey, you have won a 1,500 question bank. Congratulations. No need to get in touch with us, okay? Yes, great. I said it right. Congratulations. We will get this product to you in the next 7 to 10 business days, okay? So watch your email. All right. I want to thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I want to thank y'all for joining, and I want you to be sure and come back and join us again for all of these free events. Check them out on the website, okay? Stay safe, and I hope to see you real soon. Bye for now.